quick, easy, delicious, healthy, nutritious, and cheap. How can you get better than that? So as everybody can see, all we have here is a beautiful array of fresh vegetables, some potatoes, and some salmon. And that's all that we're gonna put into today's recipe, and it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So I have red peppers, carrots, and zucchini. This is what we call a batonette, which basically means a small stick. This is gonna be just about the shape of a French fry. And along with the peppers, carrots, and zucchini, I have lemons, cherry tomatoes, some small little baby potatoes, and spinach, as well as some fresh dill. So here I have some parchment paper. You can use aluminum foil, all the same. So the fish in the oven at 400 degrees is gonna take about 10 to 15 minutes, and that's why you cut these vegetables to this size, because this is gonna take about 10 to 15 minutes as well. Now the potatoes would take much longer than that, which is why these are pre-cooked. This is just parboiled to the point that it's knife tender, and now it's gonna be ready. So it's time to assemble our salmon en papillote. All right, so we want everything to be in the center of our parchment paper, which is why I'm gonna start out with a good bed of spinach. Now it might look like a lot, but it's really not, because we all know spinach wilts down into almost nothing. I'm gonna take a little bit of each vegetable, some red peppers, just decorate around, some carrots, drop them here and there. This is a very colorful, very nutritious, very delicious meal. Boom, carrots, some zucchini. Let's get some zucchini in there. Strewn it around. Cherry tomatoes. Whole is fine. They are so tiny that 10 to 15 minutes in the oven is perfect for them. Some potatoes. Let's get some potatoes in there. For the piece de resistance, our salmon. Salmon, right on top, right in the middle of everything. Give a generous portion of salt to your salmon. Let's get a couple lemon slices on top, a good bit of dill right in there, a pat of butter to finish it off. Concentrate everything together, because now we're gonna fold this and make a package. And it's important to leave yourself extra space on the edges, because now we're gonna fold this and make a little pouch out of it. Bring one side of the paper over everything. After you bring one side of the paper over everything, and now we're gonna grab it and fold it. Move over, grab it, and fold it. And we're just gonna continue along, making a series of tucks and folds. Kind of like you're folding a calzone. So I have the edge, grab it, fold it, crease, and just keep moving along. And just keep going until you get to the very end. Here's the secret trick, everybody. When you have your end, you leave a little bit of a hole, and I have here my favorite white wine. This is a Chardonnay, and I'm just gonna pour it right into the pouch. That's gonna help the salmon and the vegetables steam with a great white wine flavor. And now I'm gonna crimp the last edge and fold it and squeeze it very, very tight, so that you know that wine is not gonna leak out. Now that we have everything wrapped up nice and tight, throw it on a baking tray, and that's gonna hit the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, or until your salmon reaches an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Our salmon en papillote has been in the oven for 15 minutes, which means it should be done. And here's why I love en papillote. It is so simple. You just take your pouch, you put it right on your plate, and then all you have to do is take a little paring knife and cut it open or rip it open. And inside you have perfectly cooked salmon, perfectly cooked vegetables, and a delicious, healthy meal all in one. And this is why I love the simplicity of en papillote. Everything is finished with ease. We have our salmon, our vegetables cooked perfectly. The butter, the lemon, the white wine, the salmon juices, it all melts down to create this beautiful sauce in the bottom. And that's gonna be so great with the vegetables. You can put this over rice, you can eat it just as it is, you can have it however you want to. All of my vegetables are perfectly tender, but not overcooked. They're not mushy or soggy. My salmon is gonna be perfectly moist in the middle, nice and juicy, perfectly flaky. And the moist cooking method of the steam inside the bag really helps your salmon stay perfectly moist. that is absolutely delicious, and it was so quick and simple, and it's so healthy and so fulfilling, and that's why you guys at home need to make it. I hope you guys loved my first video back after my little hiatus. I hope that you make it, you taste it, you love it, you share it, and most importantly, I hope to see you all again next week when I have another banger video back. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. I hope to see you guys soon, and Chef Sawyer out of here.